Most people think freedom means doing whatever you want. Sleeping when you feel like it. Eating what you crave. Saying whatever is on your mind. Following every impulse. They call that freedom. But in truth, that is slavery. Because when you are ruled by your cravings, your moods, your impulses, your emotions, you are not free. You are chained, controlled, weak. True freedom is not light. It is not soft. It is not easy. True freedom is dark. True freedom is discipline. The illusion of freedom. The world sells you a lie. Follow your heart. Do what feels good. Live without limits. But what happens when your heart betrays you? What happens when what feels good destroys you? What happens when living without limits leaves you fat, broke, lazy, and hollow? That is not freedom. That is chaos. And chaos always enslaves. You think you're free because nobody tells you when to sleep, what to eat, or how to spend your time. But if you cannot control yourself, you are already owned. Owned by addiction. Owned by weakness. Owned by comfort. The weight of discipline. Discipline is the darkest form of freedom because it feels like chains, at first. It feels heavy. It feels unfair. It feels suffocating. Waking up before dawn when your body begs for more sleep. Training when your muscles ache. Working when your mind craves distraction. Saying no when everything in you screams yes. It feels like punishment. But in truth, it is liberation. Because each act of discipline breaks a chain. Each act sharpens your will. Each act takes power away from your weakness, and gives it back to you. The slavery of comfort. Comfort feels good. But it costs more than pain ever will. Comfort makes you soft. Comfort makes you fragile. Comfort makes you dependent. The man who lives for comfort will always be controlled by the man willing to suffer. You can lie to yourself while you scroll endlessly, while you drink, while you waste your hours. But the truth is, you are a prisoner. Prisoners live for pleasure. Kings live for discipline. The dark road. Discipline is not glamorous. It is not Instagram-worthy. It is not applause. It is the dark road. The lonely road. The road where nobody claps. Nobody praises. Nobody notices. It's you, facing yourself. It's you, denying the easy path. It's you, choosing fire when everyone else chooses the couch. And it is in that darkness, alone, tired, unseen, that you begin to taste true freedom. Freedom through restraint. Most people think freedom is the absence of restraint. But real freedom is the mastery of restraint. The man who cannot say no is weak. The man who cannot control his urges is broken. The man who cannot chain his impulses will always crawl. But the man who disciplines himself, the man who commands his body, his mind, his emotions, he is untouchable. No addiction owns him. No mood controls him. No craving enslaves him. He may live strict, hard, silent, but he lives free. Discipline versus desire. Desire says, eat this now. Discipline says, not yet. Desire says, sleep in. Discipline says, rise. Desire says, escape the pain. Discipline says, use it. Every day, you are at war with yourself. And every day, you choose whether to be free or enslaved. If you give in to desire, you live as a slave. If you master desire, you walk as a king. The discipline of pain. Freedom is forged in pain. The pain of waking early. The pain of grinding when nobody cares. The pain of sacrifice. The pain of patience. This pain is not your enemy. It is your weapon. Because pain purifies. Pain burns away weakness. Pain hardens your will. Pain separates the average from the eternal. Most men run from pain. That is why most men will never taste freedom. Why discipline feels dark. Because it forces you to kill parts of yourself. The lazy version. The addicted version. The soft version. The excuse-making version. And death is never light. It is heavy. It is cruel. It is cold. But if you can kill the weaker you, if you can bury him under the weight of discipline, then the stronger you will rise, and that man will live free. Discipline is not punishment. It is preparation. Every morning you wake early, you prepare. Every temptation you deny, you prepare. Every sacrifice you make, you prepare. For the day when life tests you. For the moment chaos strikes. For the hour when your back is against the wall, and only the disciplined survive. On that day, the weak will crumble. But you will rise. Because your discipline became your armor. Freedom is earned. Nobody can give you freedom. Not a government. Not a leader. Not a system. Freedom is earned. Earned through sweat. Earned through blood. Earned through silence. And the price is discipline. Every day you pay it. Every day you bleed for it. Every day you deny yourself the easy path. You carve another inch of freedom into your soul. The final truth. The world will never tell you this. They will sell you fake freedom. Shallow freedom. Poison disguised as liberty. But real freedom, the freedom of kings, the freedom of warriors, the freedom of men who cannot be broken, comes only from discipline. It is dark. It is heavy. It is lonely. But it is real. Because once you can command yourself, no one else can command you. Once you master your impulses, no one else can manipulate you. Once you conquer your weakness, no one else can enslave you. And that is why discipline is the darkest form of freedom.